In Team Fortress 2, there are many types of weapons. The one that stands out to me the most are the snowball weapons. These are weapons which start off weaker, but gradually become more powerful as you rack up kills. While the idea behind them is appealing, rewarding skill, they come with their own set of challenges, making them hard to balance. In this video, I'll be looking at these weapons and the issues that they bring to the game. At first glance, these weapons seem like a great idea. Starting weak and progressively becoming stronger as you perform well feels like a rewarding trade-off. It encourages skillful play as your effectiveness increases with each kill. On paper, this creates a compelling risk-reward dynamic that adds depth to the gameplay. But while the idea sounds good, in practice, these weapons can often disrupt the balance of the game. I'll go through these weapons and break down their issues, how they become overwhelmingly powerful and can snowball to the point where they dominate a match, making it frustrating for the opponents. I'll start with the most problematic and make my way towards the better balanced weapons. The Bizarre Bargain is by far the most problematic snowball weapon. It starts off with a 50% slower charge time, however, with each successful headshot kill, it increases by 25%, capping out at 200%. This means after just 2 headshot kills, you're already on par with stock, and after 4 more, you're charging shots twice as fast. At this point, the Bizarre Bargain becomes a straight upgrade, allowing skilled snipers to take down enemies with fully charged shots at a speed no other rifle can match. But what's really ridiculous is that the weapon's supposed downside, the slower charge time, doesn't actually make you weaker in most situations. Snipers' headshots are instant kills, meaning the slower charge time doesn't mean anything as long as you're landing your shots. So instead of feeling like a true trade-off, the Bizarre Bargain rewards you for doing exactly what you should be doing, hitting headshots. Once you've built up enough kills, the downside is entirely negated, giving you just a straight better sniper rifle. To balance the Bizarre Bargain, we can look at its ugly cousin, the Hitman's Heatmaker. This weapon also rewards faster charge speed, but only during its temporary focus ability. However, this comes with a trade-off, tracer rounds that reveal your position. On top of that, it has a permanent minus 20% damage penalty on body shots. This makes the Hitman's Heatmaker a balanced choice with clear risks involved. Taking inspiration from the Heatmaker's design, a potential fix for the Bizarre Bargain could introduce a 10% damage penalty, making it harder to kill medics and forcing snipers to use partially charged headshots to secure kills. Adding tracer rounds, which get more visible as you score headshots, would also introduce a layer of risk, making it harder to stay hidden as you snowball. And finally, we can remove the 50% slower charge speed, since the issue wasn't that the charge speed is punishing, rather that the downside was irrelevant. This will allow the Bizarre Bargain to specialise in high HP target elimination. Where the other sniper rifles specialise in high damage quickscopes, the Bizarre Bargain will do less damage without any charge. However, will be able to charge up quicker than any other rifle, allowing you to kill higher HP targets like heavies, soldiers, and demo men. The Islander rewards you with a head for each melee kill you get. For each head you claim, you gain 15 extra HP and an 8% speed increase, up to a maximum of 4 heads. This makes it a powerful choice for players aiming to play aggressively, particularly for those embracing the Demo Knight playstyle. The more heads you collect, the stronger and faster you become, tearing through enemies with ease. The issue with the Islander, however, is that its only downside is that minus 25 health penalty, which can quickly become negligible after just 2 kills. Once you've claimed your first 2 heads, you've essentially cancelled out the downside, and from there, the rewards can keep stacking. While the Islander is better designed than a Bizarre Bargain, with its downside actually affecting your survivability, the issue arises when the downside is overcome. From that point onwards, you become tankier than a soldier and faster than a scout. Its main saving grace at that point is that it's designed for Demo Knight, where you're locked to only your melee. To balance the Islander, we can look at its sexier brother, the Half-Satoichi. Both weapons focus on healing. While the Half-Satoichi grants temporary overheal on kill, the Islander provides a straight health upgrade. Given their similar purpose, it would be redundant to have 2 healing swords. So, we could make some adjustments. First, remove the 15 health on kill. If you want health, use the Zatoichi. Instead, for the Islander, increase the speed bonus from 8% to 10%. The minus 25 health penalty can remain, though, as it serves as a constant risk to balance out the speed and mobility gains. This would make the Islander more focused on permanent mobility, keeping its aggressive nature intact, but with a more defined purpose, while not being too similar to the other sword options. The Airstrike is a unique and complicated rocket launcher. It has 15% less damage while rocket jumping, letting you jump around more freely without taking as much self-damage. The weapon also has a faster attack speed while doing rocket jumps, allowing for high burst damage. On top of all of this, the weapon also has a snowball mechanic, where with each kill it will increase its clip size, making it more deadly as you rack up eliminations. However, it carries a minus 15% damage penalty and a minus 10% reduction in explosion radius, hindering its offensive capability. Unlike the other snowball weapons, the Airstrike doesn't start off weaker and eventually negate its own downside. It begins with the usual 4 rocket clip, and as you score kills, it increases up to a maximum of 8 rockets. But unlike the Bizarre Bargain or the Islander, the damage and explosion radius penalties always stay in effect, meaning it can never fully outshine the other rocket launchers. The Airstrike's main gimmick is its faster firing speed during rocket jumps. The snowball mechanic it has benefits this, allowing you to fire more rockets quickly during these bursts. However, thanks to its consistent downside, it never becomes fully overpowered. In my opinion, the Airstrike is well designed. It's a snowball mechanic that works because it's balanced by its trade-off. It shows how other snowball weapons should be designed, with consistent risks that remain throughout the entire weapon's progression, instead of ones that eventually get erased, turning the weapon overpowered. Because of this, I will not be proposing any potential changes to the Airstrike, because I believe it doesn't need any. One weapon worth mentioning is the Babyface's Blaster. This weapon operates similarly to the snowball weapons, building boosts with damage, increasing your movement speed as you deal more. However, unlike other snowball weapons, it can lose its charge through various means. However, it loses its boost far too quickly when you take damage. A single 25 damage hit is enough to strip away all of your boost, which undermines the intended playstyle. It also features a slower base move speed, limiting its potential. In its current state, the Babyface's Blaster feels like a missed opportunity, and its design no longer offers the same enjoyable snowball experience it once did. To fix the Babyface's Blaster, we could make the mechanic more consistent by allowing you to gain 8% speed on kill, up to a maximum of 32%. This way, the weapon would feel like a more traditional snowball weapon, building momentum with each kill rather than losing boost when hit. To maintain the balance, the 34% less clip size will remain, and you can also remove the double jump feature, making it focus on ground speed rather than vertical mobility. Ultimately, the concept behind snowball weapons is interesting, allowing players to gain power and momentum as they perform well, but for them to remain balanced, they need to have downsides that are actually meaningful, and never are completely erased by the weapon's aggression. If a weapon's drawbacks are easily overcome or negated with kills, it can quickly become overpowered. For snowball weapons to truly shine, they need to have consistent trade-offs that require players to consider both the benefits and the risks. Did I get anything wrong? Disagree with my opinions? Think I missed something? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video or found it interesting, consider giving it a like, sharing it, and possibly even subscribing. And thank you for getting to the end.